Charlo and Caleb Plant fight is almost sealed, signed and sealed.
Good.
Mar versus Caleb Plant. That's something that's been brewing. That's something I will watch. But I think Caleb Plant shot too.
I was about to say I think Charlo might put him down.
Yeah, I don't think Caleb got it no more. But let's go to the next one. Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. I heard it's official, like a referee with a whistle. What's your take on that? We're gonna start with you, Nolan. Who you got winning this fight? And do you think it's really gonna always go through and happen? Because I don't believe it happened today and they walking out. But they doing that final.
Yeah.
I got Shakur.
Why?
I think he a smarter fighter than Teofimo. You know, I think he's going to be too elusive. You know, his defense is top tier, and he gonna be able to pick his shots against Teofimo, and he gonna do that when Teofimo reaches too hard. You know, to hit Shakur. And that's how he gonna set him up. He gonna counter him all night.
He ain't gonna be able to hurt him though.
He
ain't gonna be able to hurt T.O.
No, I don't think he's gonna be able to hurt him, but he's gonna outpoint him. You know.
Yeah, that's highly possible. Highly possible. What you think?
I mean, I could see it. You know, I could see it. I could see the fight going. You know, I could vision that shit, seeing it. You know.
What you think, Fred? I know how I felt. What you think, Fred?
I think it's gonna be easy work for Shakur. I'm telling you. Unless Tio come out on some, I'm talking 75, 85 punches around. That little shit he do, that waiting on the counter punch and all that bullshit, everything he throw gonna get countered. He's not gonna land at a high rate. And it could be almost a boring fight at times, I feel like. I think it's a necessary fight to happen. I think Shakur gotta have his fight in his repertoire just to put that name on there. But I think it's levels, and I just think Shakur is literally that he need those fights to assure that he's at some point going to need to be mentioned with these top tier, top fighters. Because I think he's one of them. He need the right dance partner, and I think he started out in his last fight kind of showing the world a little bit, and I think Tio is the perfect fight for him. I think can he hurt Tio? Any fighter can hurt another fighter as far as accumulation of punches, and I think we could see a I don't want to say stoppage, but I think he's gonna beat the fuck out of Tio. And I don't know how to put it in a better boxing term. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to come up with a way to say it. I just think he's gonna fuck him up. I think it's gonna be some after Tio questioning himself and what he want to do going forward type shit. That's how I personally feel.
So Tio always rise to the occasion when he fight higher level fighters. He always do. He done it time and time again.
Until he don't.
We ain't seen it yet. He fight to his competition. Now he look bad against lower level competition, but against high level competition, he look like he high level. Look like he elite against high level competition with Lomachenko. He looked like high level, like he was elite with Josh Taylor. Even though Josh Taylor was a shell of himself, he still rise to the occasion with Josh Taylor. But here's the problem. He ain't gonna be able to cut that ring off. I already seen he can't do it against Jermaine Ortiz. He's not gonna be able to cut that ring off. No, Shakur ain't gonna sit there in the pocket with him like he did with Zepeda. I bet $100 he ain't gonna do that. He ain't not gonna be able to cut that ring off. He is not gonna be able to cut that ring off. If I was T.O., I aim for Shakur hips. I hit him in his hips. I hit him in his hips. I try to get him in his body. I try to hit him in his body, man. If I get close to him, my only punch is going to the body because I feel like he can take Shakur punches. So I wouldn't worry about his punches. I'd be trying to hit his legs and his body just to slow him down. That's the only way you're gonna slow him down. That's the only chance he got of beating him, man. But I think once again, I'm gonna say I think T.O. gonna win. I might sound crazy. I'm sounding crazy to myself, actually. But I think T.O. he rises to the occasion against a high level competition.
I don't think he do. You be saying that. I do not think he
Good luck
does.
with that, Ant.
I don't think he does. I think
Then
that
against Lomo, like
he
he
rises
showed,
to a higher level. Like when he fought Lomo, I keep telling people, Lomo is not that he's the lesser fighter than these younger fighters that beat him. His strategy is terrible. He keep trying to take him into deep water and drown him. And these ADHD babies, that shit don't work like it used to work. But when you talk about fighters like Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor was well out of that division and should not have been fighting him and that division again. Like Lomo, T.O. was almost out in the 11th, 12th round. Lomo was whooping his ass. Like, I feel like T.O. get too much credit. He's not, I don't think, I think he's a whole level beyond all the top guys. That's why he won't fight him.
Dominated Lomo 1 through 6.
1 through 6, because Lomo wasn't doing nothing. Lomo wasn't fighting him.
Lomo from 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 and 12. T.O. started. He won one of those late rounds. That's why.
If you watch the Lomo fight against T.O., the Lomo fight against Devin, all those fights against these younger guys, the same thing fails him.
He never changed his style.
Right, but it didn't. And now, if he decided to come out, and this is him against Devin also, if he came out like Lomo, which should come out and usually come out, I don't know that either one of them beat him. Just being honest, and I'm a Devin guy, but I think Lomo still he didn't get his credit for how good a fighter he was. T.O., if they fought again, I feel like Lomo beat him. That was T.O.'s, but that was his peak of his career. After that, there's been nothing impressive to me about Teofimo Lopez. Josh Taylor was shot himself. We ain't even seen him since. Like I just, and I'm not hating on him, but I'm not impressed. I've never been impressed with T.O. Never.
I wouldn't put my money on T.O. And when I said I listen, T.O. The only way he gonna win, he gotta hit him.
Me and Fred gonna remember this right here.
Y'all can. Y'all can, because I even in myself hearing myself say it, I'm like, ain't you tripping? But
yeah, you are. I agree with.
I feel like
your inner self saying that.
Good.
I feel like he rise to the occasion. And if I was T.O., if I was T.O., I hit him everywhere I can hit him at. Anywhere I can hit him at, I hit him there. Because it ain't gonna be. He gotta slow him down.
I mean, that's the same T.O. that went back and got beat by George Camboso.
That's because he came out there trying to do a knockout king punch. He was tripping, man.
The excuses, man.
That's his fault. That's his fault. That's still him. That's still him. That's excuses. That's still him.
Maybe I just want T.O. to beat Shakur. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like you
want to Spence to
just come out and say it, man. I feel like you're a T.O. fan for real.
Why you gotta throw that in there, man? We ain't talking about that.
I'm just saying,
man. Leave that out of you. Keep on trying to throw it in there, man. Maybe he should.
You a T.O. fan. It's okay to be a T.O. fan. I feel like it's okay.
I like Shakur, but Shakur talk a lot of shit, man. You talk a lot of stuff.
I just think if you take what's T.O. 140? Do you think T.O. beats what is his name? He's getting ready to fight Keyshawn Davis.
I think T.O. beat all of them except Shakur.
Who, Hitchens?
Hitchens. Do you think T.O. beats Hitchens?
I think he beat Hitchens because Hitchens is sitting in the pocket with him. That's why I think he beat them all but Shakur, man. I just want to beat Shakur.
I feel like you a T.O. fan, man. You just need to come out and say it.
I'm a fan of boxing, man.
I'm just saying some of us got our guys. Some of us got our guys.
Fred, a little sidebar. Who you got, Hitchens or Keyshawn? If that happens,
I heard it was rumors of making that happen.
If they making it happen, I heard too. That's kind of because if Keyshawn come out as Keyshawn, then I favor Keyshawn. But if Hitchens was to have his best fight, I could see him outpointing Keyshawn. I mean, he's a very technically sound fighter. Sometimes a 1-2 will beat a motherfucker for real. Every now and then you slip that 3 and 4 in there, but a 1-2 will keep a motherfucker off you. And I feel like Keyshawn is aggressive. And if you got a strong jab, that kind of changes Keyshawn's approach. And you make him box you. He like to wait. Keyshawn like to wait on that perfect punch sometime. And I think that's how you get outpointed by a boxer like Hitchens. But if Keyshawn on his shit, I would say Keyshawn beats him. I don't know if he knock him out, but I say Keyshawn beat him. I like Keyshawn. He just got to get his shit right.
Listen, I think
Okay, that was just sad. Me and him talked about it already, but you could continue whatever you know.
Me, you talked about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
because you said you had Hitchens, bro.
I did. I do got
okay then. So let's move along. We don't need to talk about that right now. I just wanted this man's opinion. I just wanted this man's opinion.
You tried to do.
No. we can talk about that on the if it starts to boil. I just wanted the man's opinion on it because we already discussed who was picking who. That's all.
I know what you're trying to do.
I ain't trying to do nothing. I don't want no smoke, bro.
I'm going against that whole side. I'm going against that whole side over there. All Terrence proteges. I'm going against them.
I see. Okay, I see what you say. Okay. Tio don't beat none of them though. I'm just being honest. Tio don't beat none of them. He don't beat Keyshawn. He don't beat none of them. I think Tio had his moment against Lomachenko, and ever since then, I mean, it ain't hate because I don't dislike Tio. I don't like some of the shit he like to say, but I think people can take that shit out on him in the ring. That ain't for me, whatever. But on the same token, as a fighter, it's a reason why these top guys, he found a way not to fight. I think he was backed into the corner to have to fight Shakur.
I think
that Barbosa fight was ugly. That Barbosa fight didn't tell us nothing special.
If them dudes, Keyshawn and so do Hitchison, they like to stay in that pocket and try not to get hit and not get hit. If they stay in that pocket with Tio, they're gonna get caught with some shit. If they do
every now and then.
Reason why I say they're gonna get caught with something. Reason why I know that I don't feel I just want Tio to beat Shakur. I'm gonna just.
But what's the consequences of Tio catching somebody with something? Tio ain't knocked nobody out since he was 135, right? That power didn't carry. That power didn't carry. So what threat is he? His whole threat in his game, first 15 fights, was the KO. He ain't KO nobody since fight number 15. Ever since he moved to 140.
Since he wore that LSU shit.
Hey, yeah, maybe it was since then, right? But we ain't seen no power come from him, and he's hit everybody. He landing his punches. I don't know that it carry, and if he don't bring power to any of them fighters, he's not beating them because he's a slick-ish fighter, but he still got those Mexican-style traits to me. And I think that'll catch him. Every fight, Tio look like a fucking pumpkin when it's over. His defense ain't up to par like that. He get hit. And them guys just gonna pop his ass all day long.
And cut the ring off because he's too flat.
And he can't and so I just think he's still gonna fit, just like Canelo. Even though he's a Mexican fighter and part Mexican style, but he had a little bit American in his game. When Crawford got to him, you still saw those deficiencies are the deficiencies, and they're gonna always be the deficiencies. Those are bad matchups. And Tio, he got that American style in him, but he got enough of that Mexican style fighter that he gonna get his ass whooped by any one of them dudes. Just what it is.
He's Puerto Rican, ain't
he? Yeah.
What he is. I think
he's from Honduras. He's from Honduras. He's Honduran.
He's like Guatemalan in Honduras or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, but it's still the same. It's the style of fighting is still Spanish style of fighting.
But before we go on to this next one, I want to say congratulations and well deserved to Carissa Shields. She just got a massive new deal with what's it called? Win Records, and she stayed with Salida Promotion. So congratulations to her. It's well deserved. She done had women's boxing on her back for some time. So I just want to say congratulations to her. I don't want to, really touch on it like that.